What's up? Matt coming at you with a campaign update. This is one of our most successful campaigns we've ever had. It continues to be. This has been going on since July of last year, late July, so basically 6 months. And this is a pizza brand. These are the stats. They have 6 locations, and I'll walk you through what we're looking at here because this one just crushes it. So let's just look at yesterday. For example, the ad spend yesterday was $19.56. That yielded 35 opt-ins. The ad spend the last 7 days, $119. That yielded 285 opt-ins. The ad spend month to date, this bottom line, $579.35. That yielded 1,200. So 2 to 1 is in our neighborhood. Now, what's cool is this spend right here. Of this $28,992, and actually I just looked, it's actually almost $30,000 right now because this came this morning and they've had some lunch crowd in there in the stores. This is about 30 grand right now. Of this 30,000, right at almost exactly to the dollar, 15,000 of it are first time visits from this program, meaning that we spent $579 on Facebook ads to get people into the program to come in and spend $15,000. So that means that's a 26 to 1 return on ad spend. There's always this thing in the marketing world called ROAS, return on ad spend. You spent $579, you gained 1,265 opt-ins, and you gained 15 grand in sales this month from people that had opted in. Now, this dashboard, a couple things that are on here that are pretty cool to show you is down here the lifetime values. This client's been in our program, like I said, almost 6 months between our retainer and the ad spend. They've spent about $14,000 on this program for 6 stores. So this isn't one store. This is 6 stores. So you'd go over, let's say, what is that? August, September, October, November, December, January. So we're basically at 6 months. I think they started July 26th. So you're looking at 6 months. $15,000 divided by 6 stores, $2,500 a store, and it's generated $167,000 in trackable sales on the front end. This isn't counting the people that have come in outside of this because it's driving a lot of name recognition. It's building a huge database. Let me look at that real quick. So that's 167,602 divided by 6. That's $28,000 in sales on a $2,500 per store ads. That's 10 to 1 on the front end. And what we do with this program is there's a lot more to this story. And unfortunately, we sometimes get caught up only in this story. We get caught up when clients see, I spent $2,000 last month and we got $4,000 in sales. Well, yes and no. You did spend $2 grand, you did get 4, but you also got this reach, these engagements, this many reviews, this much traffic to your website. You gained this many email opt-ins, text opt-ins, messenger opt-ins, birthdays. There's a bigger picture because this isn't a one-trick pony. This isn't, hey, let's get somebody to comment on an ad or click on an ad, give us their information, and then spend $30 once. This is let's gain a customer and let's gain more information about it. Because what I also missed out of there is that 92% of these people that redeem, so you see here in this month, 858 people have redeemed in this month. 92% fill out a survey post-redemption. So we find out who they are. So you now know women, men, kids, no kids, married, single, they eat lunch, they eat dinner, they go to which location. A lot of great information. And the value of that is the fact that you can have more meaningful conversations down the road. I talked about this on Tuesday. I went to a restaurant in downtown Cincinnati that had amazing food and had a great atmosphere, but they didn't find out who I was. So I'm gone. Maybe I come back, maybe I don't. And then yesterday I went to Coffee Emporium, a great place by my office that has my information, but never uses it to get me back. So this is kind of the culmination of this story, is that we're using marketing to gain attention, just like the hen place did on Tuesday, except we're using that attention to build a database. And we're using that database to drive Matt's first visit, not luck. We're not hoping and praying that the ad got me to come in. We're using tactical ideas with text, email, and messenger and retargeting to get them in. And as you can see in this case, this company's program, 10,500 or 659 people have opted in. that's accumulated 5,000 visits, 167,000 sales. 29.85% of those people, the opt-ins, have visited. So you see that 5,000's got some secondary visits there because 29% of 10 grand, 3,000 people. So there's been 2,000 return visits. Here's the cool part. Ask yourself this. What other medium do you know your acquisition cost? This client is spending $4.91 to get an ad engagement, to get reach, and to get people to not only opt in via text, email, and messenger. Most of them are giving us their birthday. But last but not least, these are people that redeemed. So every time they spend $4.91, they get a plethora of information. They get a redemption that they think the average check at this restaurant is right around $30. Actually, we can do the math. 167,602 divided by 5,089. 32.93. So when they spend $4.91, they get their money back on the first check. And they find out that Matt Plapp is married with kids and my email and my text, and they can build a relationship and drive me over and over and over. In fact, this client did a sandwich promotion on January 9th that to date, filming this video, has done $9 grand in sales. And what we did was we sent that sandwich promotion to a very specific part of the audience. We only sent it to, I think it was 2,900 of the almost 11,000 people, because we looked at the audience and thought, who is ideal for this message? And it's drove 9,000. So I always talk about spend to build. Spend your money to build a database, use the database to drive sales. Well, guess what? We spent the money months ago to get that database. We then turned around January 9th and sent out a buy one, get one free sandwich promotion. By the way, it had a great average check. It was almost $30-something. I have to look at that specifically later, but it had a great average check. And then it drove $9 grand in sales. There was no cost associated with that except for the promotional discount, but it was January. It's before credit cards come. It's, people are already eating out all holidays. It's a month that most restaurants see a slowdown. So let's drive some traffic. Let's get people coming back. So that's what we do. Just wanted to walk you through this because I think this is a dramatic difference from a lot of other marketing campaigns out there. This is our best performing campaign. So this isn't normal, but even if you were to cut this in half and you spent 14 grand to get 80, I think you'd be happy on the front end. If you spent 14 grand to get 40, you better be happy on the front end, because the win comes down the road when you use that database next month, the month after, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, and you're able to track sales for a long time with regards to knowing you've built that database and driven them back over and over. That's all I got. I'll see you later.